So today's fantastic idea is definitely surrounded with Shang Tsung. So I think it would be fantastic for NRS to use Shang Tsung's unique ability the same way that they did with Johnny Cage. Now, and I did tell you that they were going to be exploring something like this at least 2 years ago, but this time I'm going to be speaking on it from a personal perspective and not a leak perspective. So, including Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 1 is a fantastic idea for one of the reasons that he can shapeshift into other characters. So, having Shang Tsung shapeshift into other characters that are not on the roster and never will be on the roster would just be completely fantastic across the board if you want to make every single Mortal Kombat fighter unique, or have enough unique fighters to where characters can play with that character and only get some love and attention from that character. Sorry guys, a little tired. So let's go over the list of uniqueness that we have so far. Mind you, this video came out before release. So far we got Johnny Cage, and Johnny Cage has that star system. That's number one. Number two, Kenshi has the ability to run. Kenshi can run towards his opponent. Mind you, running is not in the game. So those are two characters that are already unique and have abilities that others will not be having. So if you include Shang Tsung on that list and have Shang Tsung transform into characters, the characters that he can transform into that are not on the roster, I would most certainly say he should, or he could transform into like Goro or transform into Kentaro if they do not make the base roster. If he's able to do that, that would make the game feel so great because he can transform into characters that he's mentored or characters that he's tormented, one or the other. Now, we can go that route by having him transform into, let's say, Jesus Christ, all this freaking yawning. Every time I record a video, I just start yawning. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. It's literally every single video at this point, and it's getting annoying or whatever. But anyway, let's continue. So we can have Shang Tsung transform into characters from the 3D era, or have him transform into characters from Mortal Kombat 11. Characters that won't be on the roster, like for example, Takeda, having them transform into Kung Jin or Cassie or any of those characters would be super duper dope. I think that will provide the opportunity to kind of have a throwback for the other characters. For the other characters to see. I think that's a good way to do it. But there's also a second way to do it, which we're going to be speaking on here in a second. Because Shang Tsung has so much potential, like he literally can transform into any single character, and that's an ability that they have not been able to explore in quite some time. Now, yes, they were able to do it in Mortal Kombat 11, but it was very brief when he would turn into Rain or turn into Reptile Ermac. It literally was for one move. But doing that one move took up so much space and so much capacity to the point where they were lucky enough to even get it in the game. Now that it's on next gen consoles, the loading time is just astronomical through the roof. Now, they were able to make Shang Tsung transform into all of those ninjas, but it was only during a move for a couple of seconds. On PS5, bringing back, or I should say current gen, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox, whatever, you get what I'm saying. Current gen would and has the power to allow him to transform into a character for at least 5 to 10 seconds to get a boost upgrade or whatever the case may be. That right there would be extremely dope if they were able to pull that off. Now, the reason it would work on this gen, on current gen, is because we have the memory, we have zero loading times, we have a lot of tools in our arsenal across the board to make your boy Shang Tsung a complete monster. And if you got Shang Tsung as a complete monster, then his character will be done as far as him being completely unique and being a completely original character. And, or yeah, I should say original character, but you get what I'm saying. Unique character at the end of the day is what we want him to be, so each Mortal Kombat character can feel like their own character and have something that specifically that works for them, or make them the character that you want to rush to go to, and not just being able to pick any character and do the same ability or something close to that same ability. You know? So before I continue on, I do want to take this opportunity to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel? This is question number 1. How do you feel about Shang Tsung transforming into characters that are not on the roster? Do you think that's a good idea? And I actually got 3 questions for you. Do you think he should transform into characters from the 3D era? Or should he transform into characters from the old era? I guess the MK11 era. I really want to hear what you got to say in the comments. I will be responding to your comments. I will be reading your comments and everything. Now, my personal thing is, I think he should have a very long move list. And also, I don't think you should put all of his transformations on the move list. Keep some of it a secret. Keep some of it a secret to where you have to know how to do it in order to transform into some of these characters. Now, I know in this day and age of the internet, you can't really keep anything a secret, but I think making it a secret will be good. Hell, there's a big secret in Mortal Kombat 11 that still has not been discovered yet. And I think that right there alone says a lot about how far you can get a secret to go across or whatever. But once people find out, it'll end all up on YouTube. And we know how that situation usually goes there. But putting a little secret button code, like, for example, back, down, back triangle or something like that, or the Y button can have you turned into, like, you know, Chameleon or something. That would be super dope. Now, speaking of Chameleon, we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch gears just a little bit. Now, I mentioned previously, for those of you just tuning in, how cool it would be for Shang Tsung to transform into 3D era characters, or to transform into current gen characters, or I should say last gen characters from the Mortal Kombat 11 era. And now the next topic we're going to is having Shang Tsung transform into non-playable cameo characters. Having him become the non-player cameo characters, it would feel a little bit more familiar, and it would feel a little bit more close to home. For example, if Shang Tsung was to transform into Striker and you can't play a Striker, that would feel like some sort of satisfaction for Striker fans, being able to transform into these cameos such as Striker, Goro, and any other characters that may end up being on a roster. I think that would be completely fantastic across the board, because then now cameo characters has the opportunity to be playable in Mortal Kombat 1. And I think a lot of us would really enjoy being able to, you know, kind of have that type of freedom of being able to just transform into the cameo character. Now, should he transform into the cameo character for a move, or should he transform into the cameo character for 10 to 20 seconds? If you ask me, I would say they should be able to transform into a cameo character for at least 10 seconds. If 10 seconds is too long, you can put out a balance patch and drop his transformation time down to about 5 seconds is what can happen, because we know some people going to abuse it, find combos, as they should, and things of that nature. So that's my take on it. I honestly do think that cameos can be very useful, especially for Shang Tsung, being able to transform into them. I cannot wait to see what Shang Tsung's fatality is going to be. I'm pretty sure his Soul Steal move is going to be in the game, which is one of his best moves, by the way, being able to rejuvenate health by stealing health from you. It's always a good idea to rejuvenate off your ops, right? So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how they are going to be able to pull off this freaking transformation feature. Now, it would be a big miss if they decide that they're not going to have Shang Tsung transform and just kind of make it an animation where you grab a character and you grab somebody as Shang Tsung's grab and he transform into a different character, does a move, or make it a part of his X-ray or something. I mean, they can get away with having them transform during the X-ray or the fatal blow, whatever you call it in this game. They can get away with it, but I feel like they can get more bang for their buck, all just by allowing Shang Tsung to be Shang Tsungy, to get out there and do, what needs to be done. So I think that right there alone would be a fantastic idea, a super fantastic idea, by just allowing this man to kind of get out there, put hands and feet on people, steal some souls, do whatever it is that needs to be done that can get him forward. That right there seems like the best option of turning him into, giving him that original boss character feel that he already has and everything. So it's nice to see Shang Tsung is back and looking just a little bit different. I would have preferred to have Kerry Tagawa come back and play Shang Tsung one more time, especially if it's going to be Shang Tsung's ending merging or running into Liu Kang's ending. It would have been super dope. It probably would have been too obvious because we all would have caught on to that at the time. So bringing in a new Shang Tsung kind of gives us, one, a new perspective. Two, he probably was cheaper. And three, they just probably want to tell an entirely different story without confusing the fans. And I do believe at some point we can see a Kerry Shang Tsung skin. He just might return. Now, how many times did I yawn in this video, guys? I'm pretty sure we coming up on yawn number 5 or something like that, or whatever. But anyway, Mortal Kombat do have a panel at a upcoming, I think it's Comic-Con, a fest. You guys can correct me in the comment section below, but it's going to be this Friday is when it's going to happen. At the time of recording this video, it's supposed to happen on Friday at around 3 something. So I will be live streaming that. You do not want to miss out on that. I'm actually going to call and take a little bit of time off from work so I can live stream that for you guys and everything. So I look forward to seeing you showing up to that live stream, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a crap ton of stuff that we are going to need to cover as a team and as a unit. We always have fun with our live streams, whether it's roasting Chronica or whether it's cracking jokes or whatever the case may be, or doing a trailer reveal or something like that. So I look forward to sharing those opportunities with you guys to bring more content into this world. And again, the next question I got for you guys: would you rather Shang Tsung transform into non-playable cameo characters with the classic skins, or would you prefer him to transform into the previous gen characters? Let me know. Now, real quick, I know a lot of you have been wondering what's going on with that Clout Demon teaser trailer I put out. Well, basically, it's the origin story of the Wave Report. How I became the Wave Report and how it basically turned me into a fire god. And now it's time for me to introduce a new reality, one where you can choose peace and serenity, or you can choose war with a god. So for those of you that have not seen the trailer that's on my page, I'm going to go ahead and play it now. If for some reason you don't see it, it's because of a copyright strike and I cut it out the video. So hopefully it's not cut out the video and you actually can see it. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce to you that Clout Demon trailer. Make sure you like the video. I would very, very much appreciate it. Here's the Clout Demon trailer. Thanks for watching. Check this out. I'll be right back with my commentary afterwards.
Wave Report, I never wanted to acknowledge you. I had hope and faith that maybe one day you would turn a new page and maybe be a decent person.
We could all at least agree, though, that Wave Report sucks, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, they are trash. Like, they post trash shit because they are literally posting false information.
But it's clear to me that you'll just do anything for clout. You're literally the definition of a clout demon. You are everything they said I was.
And 10% do stand by what I say and how I feel, specifically about the content you create.
And you don't want to deceive even one of your supporters like that, because again, it's not right.
Time to wake up to a new
reality. You have chosen to defy peace. Then you have chosen war with a god.
I've been the target, they can't take me down. I know they hate you when I'm not around. But when they see me, they don't make the sound. I'm just like none of you, trip for you drown. Packing my bags, I stay on the road. I got the game and it's so never told. I've been a feature, I've been a beast mode. Don't make it fuck cause my heart made it cold. I cannot hear you, I'm counting my currency. You cannot know what out is me currently. And if you do, they gon' say that it's perjury. I tell it done, I didn't knock on the burglary. I'm the king of the double umbrella. Pushing me being like I'm Bryson Tiller. On me the greatest like MJ and Thriller. Already a legend, it don't get no grilla.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that Clout Demon trailer. Again, it's going to be coming soon. I'm working on that, working on multiple documentaries. I'm just excited to bring you guys all of this content that I have. Appreciate you sticking around. Again, if you watched all the way to the end, hit the like button. You obviously like the content on the channel. Make sure you subscribe too. There's no point of being a ninja watcher if you ain't gonna be subscribing and supporting the channel. You know, every time I see that like button go up, it warms my heart and it makes me more motivated to make more videos for you guys, because it tells me that you respect me for the hard work and consistency and dedication that I put in on this channel for you guys. We will be bringing gameplay to the channel, so you want to stay tuned for that and everything. And without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this outro, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Remember, stay safe, drink water, and mind your business.
About to go to frames. We outside in public, baby, please pull up your prints. If they say it's up, then we ain't even shaking hands. Pull up with a beef and now they wanna change the plans. Reason why they running, cause we shooting at they mans, yeah. Hey, and it's all part of the plan. Why she keep on calling? Cause she know I'm high demand. So in love with me, I got her on command. She sucked me inside the coupe, I say, and I'm your biggest fan. Yo, she pull up whenever I land. I made it to the top, bro, you can see I'm living grand. I'm in Cali with some bitches on the beach, we bring a sand. Keep that 30 on the seat and shoot like Curry with the left hand.